Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and you might know me from my many videos of especially Xiaomi products like the Mi 4S, Mi 4C, Mi Note, Mi Note Pro, Mi 5 Pro, Mi Notebook Air 12.5, Mi Pad 2, and soon the Mi 5S, Mi 5S Plus, Mi Notebook Air 13.3, Mi Box 3, and more. And guess what these devices have in common? None of them have launched in India. And now that we have confirmation that the Mi Note 2 and Mi Mix aren't launching here either, let's talk about that. This is gonna be a kind of ranty video, so if you're a Mi fan who believes Xiaomi can do no wrong, you can stop watching right here. If not, continue on. Now, I got the idea for this video after reading my good friend Raju's article over on techpp.com. I'll leave a link to that article in the description below. Check it out, it's a good read. So here's the short version. The average selling price of smartphones in India is $70 as per Gartner, and smartphones under $120 contribute to around 50% of the overall smartphone sales. And given Xiaomi's flagships fall far from that segment, and the Mi 3 and Mi 4 were launched towards the end of their life cycle and the Mi 5 wasn't well received, Xiaomi is staying away from launching premium phones in India. Now, I agree with a lot of points Raju makes. I get it. I empathize with Xiaomi. The Mi 4 did get a hell of a backlash for pricing initially, and so did the Mi 5. Personally, I found these devices quite likable and even worth the initial asking prices. But what bothers me here is the fact that the only premium phone Xiaomi has launched in India is the base variant of the Mi 5. The higher end versions of the Mi 5 never came to India, the Mi 3 and Mi 4 launched later in their life cycles. I am aware that the average selling price of smartphones is low here in India, but that's only when you take into consideration the offline sales. Online, a couple of years back, it was around $100. The 7,000 rupee segment was very hot. We had the Redmi 1S, Lenovo A6000, the Moto E, and more. But now, if you look at it, online sales has matured. This year, for example, has been all about the 12 to 15 segment. 12 to 15,000 rupee segment, the Redmi Note 3, the Lure 2, the Moto G4 Plus, Indians are willing to spend more. The Lenovo Vibe X3 at 20,000 was a success. It in fact launched at 99.99 and is still selling at 99.99 without rate cuts. The OnePlus 3 has done quite alright at 28,000. So it's not like Indians cannot buy premium phones. You don't see people complaining about the OnePlus 3. Yep, the P9, the Honor 8, the Zenfone 3 have all gotten a bad rap for the pricing. Some justified, some unjustified. But these brands, Huawei, Moto, Asus, Honor, they're all trying, they're all offering their best products in India. Hell, if you're Indian, if you've been online, I'm sure you've seen a meme or two about kidneys in the iPhone or data nanos in the iPhone. And guess what? The time between global and Indian launches for Apple keeps getting shorter and shorter. Apple's trying to create a presence here. Improve their presence here. They always have a presence anyway. Now that we've mentioned Apple, it's only fair that I mention Google as well. Let's look at the Pixel launch event. Google had a dedicated slide indicating when pre orders go live in India. And Google sells in many, many, many more markets than Xiaomi. And the Pixel and Pixel XL are priced well over any phone that Xiaomi has in its portfolio. But even then, Google realizes the importance of a market like India. Sadly, I don't see that happening with Xiaomi. A year back, when I used to import a Xiaomi phone and unbox it on my channel, the comment section used to be filled with queries of when is this launching in India. But nowadays, when I do the same, I'm starting to see more and more of the what's the point, Xiaomi will never bring this to India comments. I, for one, do not think that Xiaomi is using India as a dumping ground to sell stuff that they just can't in China. I really don't feel that way. But it's getting harder and harder for me to keep saying that as I see more and more products reach India only by the end of their life cycle in China. If high prices are an excuse, what kept Xiaomi waiting? What made Xiaomi keep us waiting for the Mi Band 2? Where's the Mi Pad 2? Anyway, if anyone from Xiaomi actually took the time to watch this video, I'm sure someone would tweet this out to Hugo or the Xiaomi Twitter handle. You know, if you guys do get to watch this video, Don't be afraid of the backlash due to pricing. Please understand, yes, we get angry, yes, we get annoyed, yes, we get pissed. That's not what you need to be afraid of. You only need to be worried if we stop getting angry, annoyed, and pissed, because that means we've stopped caring. And I'm pretty sure that's not something a brand that wants to create a presence in India wants. In my honest opinion, while India might be a price sensitive market, I'm pretty sure that there are people over here, enthusiasts, people who are willing to pay a premium for the top of the line smartphones from Xiaomi. And I really think Xiaomi is making a mistake by not bringing these to India, because India is a lot more than the Me 4i. Anyway, guys, many a time we've heard Xiaomi mention how important India is to them, but it's time we stop hearing it because I'm sick and tired of hearing it. It's time we start seeing something. So, frankly speaking, I'm also tired of having to always wait for something wonderful that's about to happen. Enough with the waiting, enough with the believing. It's time to make it happen, Xiaomi.